What's going on, everyone? This is Petty Officer Cora live from my house, trying to stay safe like everyone. So I really wanted to address something that I really think can assist you guys for your futures with the current pandemic and economic crisis. So for those of you that are planning on attending a college or university this upcoming fall, I really just want you to take 2-3 minutes of your time just to hear me out, okay? So just to be clear, I don't want you guys to think that I'm against the idea of going to a college or university. I'm actually going to college right now to pursue my degree in finance. I just want you to be aware of their current economic situation. So the first thing I want you guys to realize is that most colleges and universities heavily rely upon non-tuition revenues such as room and board. Sporting events is a very big one, and just special events period that they're able to bring in a revenue stream, and all of those revenue streams have currently been cut. So to assist colleges and universities with the current pandemic and the economic crisis, the CARES Act is providing them with $14 billion. Now that sounds like a lot of money, but you have to understand that $8 billion of that money is going to have to go back to the students from the previous semester, so this past semester. Reason being is because they paid for room and board and they weren't able to stay there for the rest of the semester. So they're estimating that $8 billion of that money is going to have to go back to them to pay them back for not being able to utilize the room and board. That being said, $6 billion left over is not enough money for all of the colleges and universities to financially recover from what the current pandemic has caused. Right now it's estimated that each college is estimated to lose anywhere from $100 million to $1 billion, depending on which college it is. So normally, a college would make most of its money in the fall semester. However, they are anticipating a 15 to 20% decrease in the amount of students that are going to come in for this upcoming fall semester. So you need to understand that this is not going away anytime soon. We may see a decline in the current pandemic, but for a very, very long time, colleges and universities are going to have to implement safety protocols and take a lot of caution, which is going to take away from what you believe to be the college experience. And my honest opinion is that they're going to have to eventually raise tuition to make up for all the financial loss. It only makes sense for you to look into other options just for the time being. Take the Navy, for instance. The Navy would actually pay for your college, and at a minimum, they will set you up for success when it's time to get out. And even after you get out of the Navy, if you did want to still pursue college out of the Navy will still pay for it using your GI Bill. And on top of your tuition being paid for after the Navy is also going to provide housing allowance so that you can stay in a house or an apartment. So times are crazy right now. There are a lot of businesses and lifestyles being put on pause. The very least you can do right now is to set yourself up financially and set yourself up for the future. Do yourself a favor and at least go and talk to a recruiter. It does not mean you're joining, it just means you're going to get extra information that you didn't know before. That's all it means. It's only going to help you, it's only going to benefit you. But I think it's very important now, more than ever, that you understand that you do have options. And it's also very important that you understand what you can get out of those options. I really appreciate you guys hearing me out. If you are in my area, please give me a call with some great questions. If you're not in my area, please call one of your local recruiters. I promise you guys they are the subject matter experts when it comes to the Navy, and they will point you to the right direction. I appreciate you guys for hearing me out. Be safe out there and go Navy.